Right, I'm Beatrice Kayanja. I live in London. I've lived in London for the past 25 years, but I was born and raised in Uganda. I'm a business lady, entrepreneur. I've got my own business called Bea Kay Limited, and its main aim is to promote arts, crafts, and basically to promote Africa's business through commercial diplomacy. Basically, that is the development of businesses between countries. But for me, my main aim is I promote Africa's work to the rest of the world, mostly Europe. But I focus more on East Africa. My focus for now, I'm focusing more onto the community where I grew up from, where I come from. So I'm more into the field, trying to promote people's work in the field, say the young people that are good artists. I promote their work, I could get their work, then I put it in the exhibition so that I can encourage them. And I also do loads of crafts with women organizations, encouraging them, sitting down with them, training them so they can produce stuff that is to the standard, European standard. Most of the time, when you travel into the field where those small businesses are, you find something unique. I love unique stuff. I love selling out our country, that it is unique, it has uniqueness in it. So if I find something very unique, I'll give you an example. Say a mat, a picnic mat, but maybe it's not dyed properly, it's not done to the standards. I'll tell them, listen, I can sell your mat in Europe for $50, only if you put time into it and be perfect and do this and that. So they end up doing stuff that is really good, add value to it, produce quality products that can be sold in Europe. And to be quite honest, I've done a lot of that work, but I've never had any problem with when it comes to quality, because I'm the buyer. I'm always on the ground. If I order something that, oh, I want baskets or I want bags of this, whatever, I'm on the ground to make sure what is produced is to the standard of the market that I'm selling out for. Business is not for the, you have to have the nerve to, yes, you have to have the nerve, you have to have the love, focus, you have to love what you're doing or what you're going to do. Personally, when I was growing up, the lady or my mom who brought me up, she was into craft, and that is how I picked up that passion. So to be able to you have to have the passion. You have to think big, and you have to be able to take risks. When I moved to London, that was in 1994, I went to school, to university. I did a degree, and I got a job with Microsoft working in the field as an IT trainer. And I decided to go back to uni after a while, because with IT you need to upgrade all the time, you don't stop. And by the time I finished that was 2010, there was a recession. There was a recession, jobs were going, there was nothing. I sat home for like about 6 months. That is when I woke up. I said, I did IT. Every morning I started up doing, building my website and then putting up everything. And I had a little saving, very little saving of about 1,500 pounds. So I started off with buying a few things and putting them on the website. My son is into photography, and he would take photos of that and then would upload them onto the website. And yeah, it started picking up. And when it picked up, I started doing research that, okay, where would this product attract, which area? So I would go for shows, small exhibitions all over UK until I found a good area that really people that love unique things, uniqueness, and you know, with the art or craft, it's a feel, touch and feel. So as soon as I found out that this is the area, actually it's in Kensington in London, I said, this is it. I looked for a small shop, and I raised some more money, about 3,000, a return ticket of about 400 pounds. I came to my country and I traveled all over the place, Masaka, where, trying to look for nice, unique stuff. And I took it to London. I think when I sold that stock, the money that I got, I think I never looked back. I said, this is it. I'm changing my attitude. It's all about being. Yeah, I chose that section because it's for the rich. And I know that our products, I have this mentality that if I give you a product, it is worth anything. So I had that mentality of thinking big. So I went for the rich community, because the rich community, they know what they are buying. You understand what I mean? And Africa, we are rich in every way. Our products, I can tell you, when I'm in Europe or London and I'm selling our products, I can see it. The love. Someone looks at a statue and goes, oh my God, where is this from? I love it. You're only selling it for 50 pounds. And you're like, you want to give me more? Do you understand? So I went for that market. Yeah, yes. And the way I approach them, they know that these are products from East Africa or from Africa. And they know that I give back. Because most of my customers know that I come back to the ground to get them something of high quality. As a matter of fact, I used to work Monday to Sunday until, of course, family. You need to live in that day for family. But with London, you can never tell that you work 9 to 5 because people work shifts. So you never know when that customer is going to come to you. So I used to work long hours until my business picked up and I built a clientele or customers that really buy wholesale. Yes. But I knew I had a dream, and I really wanted that dream to become a reality. At that point, I just needed either their support, which they did, otherwise my business would have collapsed after 18 months. When I started my business, my approach was being friendly. I was friendly. I'm an outgoing person. I love interacting with people. And yes, though some people tend to take it differently, yes, personally, having interacted with people or going out talking to people, I've had loads of strangers come up to help me, to support me, to offer financial help, to offer anything. So I feel that maybe if I'm to do it again, I would approach it in a way that people don't take advantage of your hard work. For example, someone says, oh, I'll give you this money to put in your business. They see it pick up, they change their attitude towards the initial, yes, commitment, something of the sort. To be quite honest, everyone understands success differently. But for me, success is being able to do a business that is with honest, integrity, and whatever I get, I give back to the community. And maybe I could add on that success is all about hard work, focusing, and of course thinking big and taking risks. That is how I experienced it. From the word go, I say to myself, I'm always going to think big. I'm not going to undermine myself that, oops, how can I sell a Ugandan mat to John Lewis? How? I always think big. I always think big. And that is why I'm where I am today. Family and friends, they've been very, very supportive, but also total strangers. For some reason, I think I'm liked. I'm just liked. Someone who just see what I do, and they're like, I want to put something in there. They would invest in me. And that is brilliant. I think I do give a lot of thanks to my family. To me, family is my husband and the children, but most important, the kids. And a little bit about that, I do, Europe or London, the way things work, it's like summer, winter, spring, whatever. So I could be selling, say, bags for summer. When that season is over, you need to change to a new product. They love new things. People come to you for new stuff, unique stuff. But most of the time, when I'm doing my buying, I'm with my entire family. I travel with them. We could go to holiday to Mombasa, and while we are there, they say, Mom, I think that will sell. Then I'll take like about 20 of them. As soon as they are done, I fly out and order bulk. Yeah. Someone. To be quite honest, I think I love Michelle Obama.
They just come to power.
Yes, exactly. I think 2015, 20 what? Yeah, around there. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, she's an inspiration. She's hardworking, and she works really hard to try and advocate for eradication of poverty, whatever. So that, to me, really touched me, because that is me. That is me. I really, really like to help communities, help people so their lives could change. Yeah. I have a dream. I have a big dream, and actually that dream is I want to own the biggest angel fund in Uganda. And as we speak right now, I just registered Bea Kay Entrepreneurship Foundation. And with that, I just want to create a generation of entrepreneurs through my investment fund. The main aim is going to be, I'm going to help the new generation, the young, because most of them, they are very innovative, but they lack capital. So I don't care if whatever little I'll have, I'm going to start with that, and it's going to grow bigger, and I can tell you it's going to be the biggest in Uganda. Done my research. I'm going to start small because I know I've been doing it already, and I've been doing it already, but I've not been putting it out there. I just told you what I just did yesterday with the Lord, and yeah, I've been doing it, and I'm going to continue doing it. I'm going to build on it, and I would like young people, say they bring in their ideas. If you bring in an idea of, say, 2 million or 3 million, I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to follow you up. I'm going to follow what you do. I'm going to follow your work. I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to make sure that you get somewhere, because most of these people, you give them 2-3 million, boom, they disappear. So my project or my foundation is going to focus on building young entrepreneurs. To be quite honest, I think this will make me cry, but I'll try not to cry. I think I've really, really changed so many lives, people's lives. I've helped so many communities, especially the women, the young generation. I can tell you I've got some dropouts from university or graduates that they've graduated, they've got no jobs, having very nice artwork. I've promoted their work, I've sold their art pieces, I've given them jobs. They are in their homes. All I'm sending is pencils and colors and whatever, and they are doing a good job. I've created so many jobs in Africa, most especially in Africa, here in Uganda and in Kenya, where I mostly do my work from. And I've seen people cry. I've seen people pray for me, thank me, whatever little I've got, I've given them. In Europe, in London, I work for different charities, but I give most of my passion to a hospice. There's a charity called Hospice, and it's for the terminally ill children and the elderly. Through my work, I do give back 3 times in a year. Yeah, I do sell my products and I give 10%. I have taken that. I think in Uganda I've created about 300 jobs or more, because I'll be very honest, like my staff, when I need it, people really sit down to work. And I've created those many jobs, and I've created, I think, about 50 in Kenya. And in London, I think I've created about 10 around there. Yeah, and I'm still creating, yes. Reality has taught me, what is the right word to use? Not to not to get too excited, especially about your own people. A good example I can give you is when I started my business 2012, I thought, oh, so many people love what I'm doing. For example, social media, you put on, big ads and what, you get like 1,000 likes. And in those likes, like maybe 50% live in London. I'll cut this short. I think for the past how many years I've had my business, I've only had 2 Ugandan customers to my shop. Do you understand? Reality. Yeah, that is why. Yeah, reality hits you. People will tell you that, oh, you want to start a special hire business? Yeah, we shall support you. We want to be drinking and driving. We shall use your car. Once you get into it, you don't see them. So you just need to focus and look for your market. That never get too excited. I'm a people person. I used to go out. I used to host parties at my house. And all of a sudden, when I started my business, I said, I don't need this. And I'm working Monday to Sunday. People started hating me for that. Oh, she's too much, or she thinks she's this. But you just need to focus and